Mr. Muchindu has spent a better part of his life serving the institution, and we're here to find out why he has decided to part ways with the university. Guest, Mr. Fitzgerald Muchindu.
Okay, whenever I'm interacting with students, I always encourage them to say, start practicing your profession when you're on campus. You guys are trained to be professional journalists. And what you're doing right now is simply practicing your profession on campus. You're not waiting for the time you'll be employed to start practicing your journalism. Therefore, I'm very delighted that I have this opportunity to interact with you 7 minutes after 17. Actually, I should be home right now because it's already past 17, so I'm no longer an employee of Rusangu University. So now going back to the question, I'm leaving Rusangu University because I've been here for 10 plus years in this institution. I feel I have contributed enough to this institution, and therefore it is important that I also give chance to others with fresh minds, with fresh brains, to also come and make contributions to this great institution to keep it going forward.
You cornerstoned the term, all roads lead to Rusangu.
That's right.
Which route have you taken? Because the route you are taking at this point does not lead to Rusangu.
Yes, I did, but my leaving doesn't mean the roads are now diverted into other places. I'm going out, but I still strongly remain an ambassador of Rusangu University. Who knows where the Lord is taking me? Maybe He's going to open up new opportunities for Rusangu University. So my going out doesn't mean the roads are diverted. They're still leading to this great institution, Rusangu University.
You stated that you're taking another path. Where are we to see you next?
I'll be within Zambia. That is all I can say for now. I'll be in Zambia. I'll be working from the city of Lusaka. Where exactly I will be, maybe that's another assignment for your next project, for you to come and fish me out wherever I'll be, and then we can have an interaction from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only doctor of psychology, Mrs. Muchindu, is leaving as well. Am I correct?
Absolutely wrong.
I'm absolutely wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
She's around. She's still working for the institution.
Okay.
Yeah, she's so passionate about Rusangu University. She's so passionate about working for the church. She left India in the year 2010 when she was called to come and serve here in Zambia. So unlike me, she still wants to continue working for Rusangu University and for the church in particular. So she's still around until she decides otherwise.
Do you know who would take your position as the director of this institution?
Right now, that is not known. Those administrative powers that are going to make a decision on that. But as I'm leaving now, there's no one who's taking up the office immediately.
Okay. Could you share one of the best memories you've had during your stay at Rusangu?
There are so many. I've had some of the best memories on this campus. To really point them out, it's quite a long list, but I think graduation ceremonies have been one of the best that I've had on this campus. And also, attending to high-profile guests that have come to this institution has been one of my most exciting moments in this institution as a public relations director. I remember a few years ago when we received the vice president. I think you are not here yet. When we had Dr. Guy Scott, he visited the institution. We've had a former vice president, Rupia Banda, visiting the institution, and I was at the helm of public relations, and I think those are some of the most memorable times that I've had in this institution. Worship services, worship services and all that have been excellent in this institution. The past 2 weeks have been a bit hard for me because I've been working in the office quite late, maybe going up to about 10 or 11 p.m. So I would hear students singing down there, and it will ring a bell and say, wow, this is really something that I'm going to miss when I go out there. So I've had quite a lot of memorable experiences on this campus.
Okay. What would be your last remarks to the students and faculty of Rusangu University?
To the faculty of Rusangu University, we were called to work in this institution by God. We were not called to work in this institution for life. We are given specific time to work in this institution. What that specific time is, only God knows. When I joined Rusangu University, I didn't know, or never did I dream that I would be leading today. But hey, the time has come. My encouragement is, for the time that we are given to work in this institution, let's do our level best, so that when we go out there, we are remembered for the little contributions that we would have made in this institution. For the students, when we come to Rusangu University, we have only one major, and for some we have got one minor. Let's have a better understanding of what that major we have come here for is, and what that minor we have come here for is. We come here for academics. If we utilize that time just to play around and shifting our majors and now they become minors, we'll have major regrets at the end of the day. And like I pointed out earlier on, when you're on this campus as a student, take it upon yourself to start practicing your profession when you're on this campus. If you want to wait for the time when you would have left the four corners of this campus, it will be too late. And that is one of the reasons why most of the graduates are finding it hard to find jobs out there, because they are waiting for the time they are graduating to look for a job. I'll give you my own example. When I was studying public relations, by then I just started with a diploma, way back in 2005. Every week I would visit a public relations officer, manager or director to interact with them, to get to know what they do in public relations on a daily basis. 3 years down the line, when I completed my diploma, I was already very confident about picking up any job. It was still very difficult for me to pick up a job, you understand. What did I do? I applied for a voluntary job, and I was picked up by Rusangu University. That is something that most of you don't know. I joined Rusangu University as a volunteer in the year 2008, and I did my level best despite not being paid. Okay? God saw what I was doing. A few years later, He granted me an opportunity. By the year 2010, there was an opportunity, there was a vacancy in public relations. I applied, I came, I was interviewed, and I was picked as a public relations officer. There was nothing in the office. I started from scratch. 10 years down the line today, I'm very excited that I'm leaving Rusangu University with this office, with this department that has everything. So for the next person who is succeeding me, they are starting on a clean template. They are coming into this office where everything is already there, and obviously they'll come with their own ingenuity and they'll be able, own creativity and all that, and obviously they'll be able to add up to something, but at least they are coming to an office which already has something and is already established.
Okay, what do you think is your greatest achievement as public relations?
That's the most difficult question for me. My personal challenge is when I look back, I see more of what I wish I had done and not much about what I think I did. And that's probably the reason why I keep referring to this as my little contribution to this institution. I think I'll leave that one up to people to make a judgment, to say, okay, this gentleman has been around for this long. Those who know me, they'll testify to the fact that I've been able to do this and that. But if you wanted a direct response from me, it's a very difficult question to respond to. All I know is that there's something that I've been able to do. And at the same time, there's still a lot that needs to be done in this department and in the institution as a whole, as far as public relations is concerned.
Thank you so much for your contribution towards the institution.
It's been nice talking to you, and thank you so much for this opportunity to get to talk to the students.
Thank you.
Sure.